How y'all doing today? Welcome to Hook 'em Wood Fishing. Alright, y'all, I'm posting this video because I have a brother. Me and him have a debate when we get time. And we talk about the best tackle for inshore fishing, especially what we use, And I'm more of a Daiwa man, but my friend, he's more of a Shimano man. So today I have my tranx. Oh no, this is my zillion. I'm sorry. This is my Daiwa zillion. And this is my tranx. I want to see which one that casts the furthest. So if y'all could bear with me, I'm gonna set my phone up where I can record this a little bit so y'all can see a little bit of it and see how far we can get with this here. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see here. That ain't gonna work like that. Let's see here. Sorry about this, y'all, but I'm gonna stand it up as high as I can. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna start with the zillion first. Got my zillion, I got my Drake bait on there. And I got my Daiwa Isla 7.6 medium heavy ride. Y'all see? Okay, cool. Alright. So here we go. Well, that cast come back, y'all, because I hit something. Alright, here we go. About 50 yards. I want to say about 50 yards. About 50 yards. I know, it depends on the type of fishing you're doing too. Because if you're a jerk bait person or a crankbait person, it's a little different. But with this situation here, we mostly throw plastic baits, so it's mostly plastics. But okay, here go my tranx. It's my tranx and it's on my Falcon HD ride, 7.6 medium heavy. All right, here we go. That's about 50 yards. About 50 yards. Okay. Now, I see, like, on some points, I feel like it depends on the weather conditions and the wind and whatever variables you have when you're fishing, at least on a boat or the bank. You gotta have one or the other. Okay. Yeah, about 50 yards. About 50 yards. Yeah, both of them cast about 50 yards, right? So I cast my tranx twice. So now I'm about to cast my zillion. Man, standing on these rocks is hectic, man. All right, here we go. I'm going to my zillion now. Okay, that's be about 55 yards that time with the zillion. That's about 55 yards that time. Okay, about 55 yards. Zillion, now the zillion winning by 5 yards. Okay. Cast my zillion again. Yeah, about 55 yards again. About 55 yards. Oh, to let y'all know, I'm at the Mississippi River in New Orleans, behind my house. I always come back here to get my reels intact, get them together, cast them and make sure I got them all together. Always come back here. Nice place to be, man. Peaceful, very, very peaceful. All right, now that's 55 yards. That's about 55 yards. About 55 yards. Yeah, about 55 yards. Cast one more time just to see if that was a fluke, Let's see ya. All right, here we go. One more time. Ah, okay. Yeah, about 55 yards. Now it's tied now. It's tied now. Now to catch zillion one more time. And I'm going to catch the tranks one more time to see if anything changes. Because now the line is wet. I'm throwing 12-pound Invisi-X fluorocarbon. That's the best line on the market. I'm telling you, that's the best line on the market. If you fishing with any other fluorocarbon, you're messing up. I'm telling you, Invisi-X. Seaguard and Invisi-X. Best line on the market. Oh, okay, that's about 60 yards right there. Oh, that's about 60 yards right there, y'all. About 60 yards. About 60 yards right there. Okay. About 60 yards. Alright. Catch one more time. Oh, about 60 yards right there, y'all. What I'm talking about. So now let me tell y'all something now. Now I got a 7.1 zillion. I know a lot of people get a 6.3, the 8.1, but I like the 7.1 because it's in between speeds. You ain't gotta be too fast to retrieve. The fish can still have time to come back and get the bait. But when you get the 8-1, it's more of a flipping, popping off the bottom type thing because it's too fast for the fish to chase. Because they don't want to work too hard for the bait. So we're going about 60 yards now. So let me catch my tranks. One more time, my tranks, y'all. Put my zillion down. Catch my tranks, okay? Okay, about 55 yards, y'all. About 55 yards. About 55 yards. Now that's about 60 yards that time. About 60 yards that time. Yeah, I'm gonna cast my trank one more time, y'all. One more time. Yeah, that's about 55, 56, 55 yards right there. Okay. So, in my test today, my zillion has won about 5 yards. Maybe about, I want to say about, I'm going to give an estimate of the zillion 58 yards and the tranks 56, between 56 and 57 yards. Okay. And the only reason I give them that much because the zillion is more of a, the price point of the zillion is way much higher than the tranks. The tranks like a $2.99 reel, if I'm not mistaken. Now don't get it twisted. Now the tranks is a dog. Now I done caught some monster reds and trouts and flounder on this reel, and it does the job. This is one of my favorite Shimano reels, the tranks. A lot of people don't like, you know, the tranks, but I love the tranks. And I'm not a Corrado person. I like the Corrado is cool, but I rather the tranks. The tranks is a better reel to me for the type of fishing I do. So I don't condone, or how can I say it? Not condone. I don't want to be the person to say don't buy the tranks. If you know, if you want to put a Shimano reel in your arsenal, it should be the tranks. I'm just telling you it was real. Now, my zillion. This is one of my dream reels I always wanted to have. I finally got me one. And man, went fishing on Saturday, and it did its job. You hear me? It did its job. It handled the redfish. It handled the trouts we was catching. It just was doing its job, and I really appreciate, you know, the strength and the power that Dawa has put into this reel. It's not a bad reel. Now, you know, the price point is a little over the edge, but I think, you know, for the price point, it should be on the Steez level, but it's not. But from fishing with dowels just about all my life, I have not found another reel besides the Dowel Coastal 80. I have that too. I have that rod, that reel too. I have it on the same Isla rod that I have here, 7.3, and that thing is a champ. I caught a hell of a lot of fish in the wintertime on it. I got it last year in the wintertime. I got it around, I want to say around Thanksgiving, Christmas time. I got it when it had came out, and that reel did some wonders in that wintertime. I caught a lot of fish on that reel, you know. But to make a long story short, y'all, I'm like I said, I'm at the Mississippi River. I'm at the Mississippi River, you know, right behind my house, where you know, too many people, you know, they just fish for catfish back here. I'm just back here just testing my reels out, getting them balanced out, and making sure they where they're supposed to be. So when I get ready to go fishing, I ain't got to do all that when I'm fishing. I can just get at it, you know. So to anybody who's going against the Shimano reel, please don't. Please don't, because they're not a sleeper brand, because a lot of people fish with them. It's just like some of them, some people don't buy. But I'm not really a Shimano person. Like I said, it's a good friend of mine, one of my good best friends. He the one got me on Shimano. I'm not really a Shimano person, but I explained to him that fishing with Dowel all my life, it just makes it easier to choose the Dowel over the Shimano. But since I've been out here a long time, I've been fishing a long time, and trying out new reels and rods, I done did it. I went from Lew's to 13 fishing, to Florida fishing, to whatever brand you could think of, Zebco, Ugly Stick, Shakespeare, whatever you could take, I did it. But the thing is that at the end of the day, you cannot fish with cheap lures and baits, and you can't fish with cheap reels off of Amazon or any one of those Chinese companies and think you're gonna have a reel or a ride that's gonna last you longevity. That's why it's good to put your money into your fishing gear, because of the difference that you'll get from the fishing gear that you put money into. Okay, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have put a lot of money in my fishing gear. I done fish tournaments. I still fish tournaments. I haven't in a while because I don't have a truck right now, but that's gonna be handled. But at the end of the day, I put money into my arsenal. I have a lot of reels and rods, more big casts than open faces, because I don't really buy too many open faces. I have them. Trust me, I have them, and they top of the line. They're not no cheap ones. Got some Dowel Procyons. I know a lot of people talk about them, and I have them, both of them. The chrome and red and the blue and red, I got both of them. And they work like a piece of pan, with a pan full of macaroni. It worked. But at the end of the day, make sure you put a lot of money into your fishing gear. If you into fishing like I'm into fishing, you want to put money into your fishing gear. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you getting on a school of reds and your reel making funny noises. You don't want that. So I'm just pointing out the obvious when it comes down to good fishing gear. See, this my baby now. I done fell in love with it. I ain't had it that long. I fell in love with it. This tranx, that's my baby too. You know, I don't leave them two. I don't leave them two. I might leave something else. I might leave my 80. You know, I might leave some of them that I really don't fish with that much. But I have ones I fish with in the boat, and I have ones I fish with on the bank. Now we have a lot of bank fishing spots down here too. In the wintertime, man, they be running. They got a spot for just reds and they got a spot for just specks. And last year, man, whew, man, if I could have took y'all on half of them trips, y'all been like, man, I'm moving here, man. This is the place to be. But at the end of the day, y'all, I'm a fisherman. I love to fish. I done started my own brand. I'm trying to just do my own thing. I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes. I ain't trying to do nothing spectacular to disrespect no one that fishes. But I'm just gonna give the advice for the people, at least in my genre, that wants to understand more about fishing. I have more videos put up soon, but at the end of the day, I just came out to see which one that casts the further between the tranx and the zillion and the zillion one. So I hope y'all understand that seeing which one is better is not the main object. I just wanted to see from a disagreement me and my brother had about the zillion and the tranx. So now, don't get me wrong. Now the ride could play a big part, and like I think the Isla ride from Daiwa is probably one of the ones that's in a budget of $130, and it works excellent. I have the medium, a medium heavy, and it works excellent. I got it on my Coaster 82, and that's an excellent reel. So that reel there is a more of a finesse type reel, you know, but I use it for everything. But y'all, I thank y'all for watching, paying attention, and listening, because I'm gonna try to get the best advice I can. And man, y'all have a wonderful day, and happy 4th of July. All right, the Hooker Wood family, y'all have a nice evening. I'll hit y'all later. Out.